Hi everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm doing episode 118 of msscrapbusters, and I think it's called triple pocket or something like that. Okay, so basically what it is it's a belly band, or not a belly band, a side tuck. Okay, and it is going to go into my journal. Now when I printed out this journal over here, what had happened is that can you see that mark over there? Okay, so I knew that I'm going to put a tuck over there, a side tuck, and well, this project just lends itself to that. So I'm going to start, and then I'm going to try and show you what I'm doing. So I've got a piece of paper over here that I used before, and I just backed it with some pizza box or something like that, and I am going to use this. I just glued it so far in place so that it can be used. Now I'm just going to cut it off quickly over here while I greet all of you, and I hope you all are doing well and you enjoyed the weekend. Ladies, in South Africa this weekend it was blistering hot. You couldn't do much really. Just felt so sorry for those people that don't have air cons and stuff like that, because it was terrible. It was really bad. Okay, so I'm just inking the edges here a little bit, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I might cut it down if I look at it and think that it's too wide, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to put this into my book now, and then I'll see. No, I think it's fine. Okay, so in this case you will need a ruler. Okay, so let me just look again whether it's going to fit here nicely. Yeah, so it is a tiny bit short, but I think I'm okay with that. It's not too short, so I'm happy with that. And then let me just move the Jane Austen book to the side. Still haven't yet put the pictures in, the extra pages in. So that's going to be my belly band, and it measures, let's see how wide it is. So it is 3 and what is it? Not even 3 1/4. 3 2/16. Okay, half an inch, but if I have to measure it in centimeters, it's 8 centimeters wide. Okay, now what you'll need is some pages of cut like this. Okay, and then you'll need tags that you've already prepared, because the whole idea is these tags are going to slot into gussets like that, and then behind it on the page you're going to be able to put something else behind it like that. Okay, so I might need to trim this one down, this here down, but I left it that wide because I didn't know how it's going to look in the journal. Right, so that's what you're going to do over there. Right, so what we need to do is we need to create the pockets for this. So what we need to take into consideration is we need to take two things into consideration. Okay, we need to take the width of the tuck or the side pocket into consideration, and we need to take the width of the tag into consideration. So basically what we are saying is that we need to have a gusset that cannot be wider than that. Okay, and lengthwise, let's call it lengthwise, and cannot be too wide over here as well. Okay, all right, because this needs to slot into it. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to butt this up over here like this, and then I'll know how wide my tag is going to be. Right, so I know that I'm gonna have a tag that's this long, wide. Not a tag, a pocket that's that wide. So I'm gonna cut that out. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut that down to size. Okay, and then we'll work from there. Right, so I'm just going to cut it down to size. And this is, as I mentioned, just normal coffee paper. You can see that it's not even clean coffee paper, and I'm not worried about it because it's going to go onto the inside. And if I need to cut another one off, then I will. Now I'm going to put my tag over here like that, okay? Or I'm going to measure my tag. You can do it two ways. You can do this, or you can actually measure your tag. So my tag is 6 centimeters long. Okay, now I want maybe a centimeter on both sides of the tag, okay? But I think because I'm going to work with a scoreboard that is in inches, I'm going to flip this around and I'm going to say, okay, my tag is 2 and almost a half inches long. Okay, so I want a half an inch on both sides of this, which makes this about 3.5 inches wide that I need to cut. So that's how wide the belly band was. Now I'm going to look and say, okay, I need something 3.5 inches wide, okay, because I'm going to have a half an inch on both sides. So I'm going to say, right, I want one to be 3.5 inches, and then because I'm making 2, I'm going to say a 3.5 inches, okay, and then I'm going to say 7 inches, okay. So now I'm going to cut my pieces at 3.5 inches and 7 inches. So I'm going to just bring out my cutter again, and I'm going to put it over here, and I am going to cut off 3.5 inches and at 7 inches again. Let's turn this way, okay. That's it, like that. Now you must be wondering, but Santhony, what if your pocket juts out? So the reason I made it the measurement of this is because I am going to put a gusset on this side, and that side as well, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scoreboard like this. I'm going to put it down here. Ladies, I'm looking for a small scoreboard, but I can't find one. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then I am going to take it, the long side being the 3.5 inches, okay, right, the longer part. So I'm going to take my bone folder. I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch like that. Let's just do that. You know, I'm a lefty, so it's a bit difficult. A 1/2 inch, flip it over, okay, another 1/2 inch, flip it over this way, and another 1/2 inch that way, okay. So I've got that. I'm going to do the same for this. Butt it up 1/2 inch, flip it around 1/2 inch again, flip it around, and 1/2 inch again. Okay, so if I got my measurements right, this tag should sit in here like that. Okay, so it is going to be quite snug. Let's hope that it works, okay. Just going to use it that way. I want it to be a little bit snug, to be honest. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissor, okay, and where that line intersects, I'm going to cut it to there and then that way as well. Where it intersects to there and that, okay. So now I've got my 1/2 inch. So if I have to, I'm going to trim my tag down if I made it too thin, okay, but I think that's how I like it. I'm also going to cut to the line, away from the line, like that, okay, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do this first, and then I'm going to put the other one in. Right, so what I want to do now is I want to look at my tags and say, okay, how how do I want to space them out? You can add 3 tags as well. You know, like one there, and then one here. Okay, but then I would have had very thin tags, and I didn't want too thin tags. Okay, because I wanted some space in between them. So I'm thinking like something like that. Then I want something like that. Okay, for my tags. And all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over, and you're not going to be able to see my pencil mark, but I'm going to take a ruler and a pencil, and I'm going to find the middle of this. Okay, so I'm going to find the middle of it, and I'm going to look, and I'm going to say, okay, so where's the middle? Because this is almost 7 3/4 tall. I mean, yeah, tall. 7 3/4 now. You know, I don't do measurements in inches. Hey, so 7 is 3.5, and then another quarter on that is, oh my God, 3 point. What's it? 3.5, and then a quarter. Come on, ladies, help me here. A quarter. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe 3.5, and then maybe somewhere around here. Okay, so somewhere around here is going to be my center. Then what I'm going to do is, if that's going to be my center, I'm just moving it to a 1/2 inch line. Okay, and then from there to, I'm going to go that's that. I'm going to go a 1/2 inch on this side, and I'm going to go a 1/2 inch on this side. Okay, so my tags will be 1 inch apart. So I know now that I am going to glue my gusset somewhere here. But what I want to do before I glue my gusset, I want to see which side is going to go towards the end of the page and which side is going to go towards the inside of the page. So I want this side on the inside of the page, which means my pockets need to line up to the bottom of this. Okay, and good, because there's my lines here. So I'm going to take this pocket, and I am going to glue it here like this. Okay, and just going to follow that line there like that. Okay, and I'm just going to hold this down, because somehow or the other I believe that this is going to be a really tight squeeze. So I want to know how tight the squeeze is going to be. Okay, so I might need to trim my tags down. I either trim my tags down or I make a bigger pocket. Okay, so I think I'm going to trim my tag a little bit down on both sides. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my glue, and I am going to glue it. Right, so I'm going to glue here like that, here like this, and here like that. Okay, then I'm going to line it up. I'm going to line it up, put that on the inside, that on the inside like that. I'm gonna line it up with the mark I made. Okay, like that. Okay, something like that. Now I am I'm kind of winging it. I've never didn't do a template. Okay, so I'm just winging it, right? So I know now I need to cut my tags down a little bit, but it's okay. It doesn't, you know, I'm not gonna worry about the fact that I need to cut my tags down. Okay, and here as well, like that, and here away from it, and here towards it like this. So ladies, I hope you are doing well. Oh, that was crooked, but it doesn't really matter because it's going to go onto the inside. Oh, that one went to the bottom over there. Oh, yeah. So once again, I'm going to put some glue on it. And like this. So it's Monday afternoon here, 25 to 5 in the afternoon. still gotta go down and cook. Okay, and I still gotta go down and edit this video, and then I have a kit coming out today, so it will be on my Etsy store today and my Ko-fi store at a 25% discount, and it is going to be what's this word, a tall journal. So if you like tall journals, you're going to find yourself a kit. Okay, so there we are, and I'm going to line it up again over here, and I am going to put this pocket there. Okay, like that. And you know what I forgot to do on this one? I forgot to burnish it. Okay, so it is quite forgiving, this project, like that. Okay, so that's how it's going to look in my journal. And then this tag is going to go in here. Let's see. Nope. Okay, let's leave that pocket alone. Okay, so this tag is going to go in here like this. Oh, wrong side. Just want to see how sorry, I'm just looking because it looks like, okay, I need to cut it down for sure. Then the other thing looks like I need to do is make sure that it's glued right till the edge. So I'm just going to cut it down a smidgen on this side, really a smidgen. And I can actually do that because the tag is just a floral piece. So lucky me. And here a smidgen as well. Line it up, cut it down there. Okay, so let's see whether this is going to work. Let's not ink it, let's just see first. Okay, so obviously when this lies down, it's gonna be much better. Yes, okay, so it goes in much easier now. So I'm gonna do the same with this one here. Gonna line it up there like that. And this is from the Jane Austen kit. Okay, let's line it up this way. It's a bit hard to line up since you know, with the bows on it. So I'm gonna line it up as best as I can, here and here, like that. And I'm just gonna take out from both sides. Okay, a little bit on this side and a little bit on that side. Okay, so that's it there. Okie dokie, so let's add that back in there so we can cut off a little bit on this side. So freebies, I mean, sorry, boo-boos brought to you free of charge. But I don't mind showing you my boo-boos, because all it means is that I show you how we can all recover from these boo-boos. Okay, that it's not the end of the world. You don't need to go and make yourself another tag or whatever the case may be. No, you don't. Okay, and no one's going to be none the wiser because you don't have writing that you have to worry about. Yeah, I suppose if I had some writing that I knew that was going to come, you know, or a butterfly that I had, I'm going to chop off half of its wing or whatever, I would have chosen to make the pockets larger and these ones here smaller. Okay, and I'm wondering if, okay, I'm wondering maybe what we can also do is that we can round the corners so that it can go in easier. But let's see, before we round the corners, let's see if it is necessary for us to round the corners. Okay, so it's going to go in here, and I have chosen my page already, simply because I do want to cover up that, so I don't worry when that happens, because I know that I'm already going to put some sort of stuff over there to be able to cover that up. So to me, it is not a train smash. I'm not going to go and print my entire paper again. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to add some glue here, Okay, some glue down here and here. And the reason I chose to do the gusset over here at the bottom is because I did not want this glue to interfere with it when I put this glue on. Now you can choose to do the gusset, you can choose not to do the gusset at all. I just wanted the gusset there. Okay, like this, so it doesn't really interfere now with that pocket in the least bit there. And then you also don't have this thing here slipping off and going onto the glued part when you put in the tag. So I'm just going to put that there like that. And as I mentioned, it is a bit short, but I'm okay with that too, like that. Okay, so that's it there, like that. And while we're getting that to dry, so this is quite a thick board that I used here. I think it's a pizza box or something like that. While I'm getting that to dry, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I want to know now how much I must cut it down. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to cut it down maybe here, maybe around there. Okay, so oh, nice, Anthony, nice. Just want to move the stuff out there, and then this over here. So I'm not sure whether I can get a video out tomorrow and on Wednesday and Thursday. On tomorrow and Wednesday I am going for a course which starts at 9 and finishes at 5, and by the time I come home and cook and stuff like that, I'm not sure whether I'm gonna be able to do that, so I might not do that. Okay, and then on Thursday it's our company's Christmas party, so just looking, yeah, we might need to make it smaller. Okay, I'm gonna cut off a little bit on this side as well, like that. Okay, something like that, and then it should fit easier in there. Just checking whether it's catching on those pockets. So I think we need to be able to make sure, yes, so there's it there, like that. Okay, making sure that it doesn't catch on those pockets. Right, and then we're gonna add this, so it's a pretty tight fit, eh? There we go there, and then here just playing it by ear, feeling for the pockets here. Where is it? There's it there. Okay, so that's how it looks, and what I want to do is I just want to put some more glue here. Okay, so must I tell you what I'll do in hindsight? In hindsight, I won't back it onto such thick paper. I won't back it onto such thick paper. I'll back it onto thinner paper, and also in hindsight I will make the pockets inside of thicker paper. Okay, because I don't like this fiddliness that we're going through here. So that's what I would do, back it onto thinner cardboard, or use thinner cardboard, because this one here is, it's there, I just can't see it, and you really don't want to faff around with it. Let's do it this way. There we go. Okay, I like that. So then see, they don't move around. This one here is like that, right? And then what we're going to do is don't know, do I have anything here? Yes, I do. So I thought let's add this here to it. So I thought, what about if we add this here to it, and then this is also from the kit. So I want to add that there, but I only want to glue it on two sides, here and here, like that. Okay, like that there, so that I can have these two tags going into it here, like that. And then I want to glue this down as well. Okay, like this. Somewhere there. I don't want to glue it there. I want to glue it maybe here. Okay, like that. So that's it. That looks a bit crooked. And that's that now. And then when it goes into your journal, okay, so these are fine. That's fine. See? Not moving around a lot, not moving on the page. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add it to your journal. Okay, like this. So that's where I took it out from. That's going to go there and there. Okay, so let's close it and try and put our pages back together. So this one I need to trim off there. And then when we open it, like that, that is what I made the other day. And there we go. Cool bananas. I like that. So we've got these two here, which can also go this way if we want to. This way, like that. And you know, if you really want to put it that way and that way, okay, you can put it in like that. Okay, but I kind of like it this way, here, like this. Okay, so I like it like that. So that's it, and that is the project for today. Quick and easy, and I hope that you will try it out. As I mentioned to you, I'll put this next time on not so sturdy cardboard, and inside I will make those things not out of copy paper. I'll make them out of something stronger. Okay, but that is it, and that's the project for today. So I do hope that you enjoyed this project, and I do hope that you'll give it a try. And yes, take care. Lots of love from me, Anthony at Sunny Creates. Have a blessed week, and I will see you, if not Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I will see you on Friday with your Friday freebie. But don't forget, ladies, I'm releasing a new kit tonight, so go and have a look at the Etsy store. It is a floral tall journal kit. I think it's 31 pages with some ephemera or whatever. The reason I'm telling you this is because my printer, I just put in new ink and it's not printing so lekker, hey? So I don't know whether I can get the prints out to do a video to show it to you. But nevertheless, we are done. I printed them in color to make sure that they all set, I mean in black and white, to make sure they all set properly and stuff like that. But yeah, do take care. Lots of love. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget, give it a thumbs up, comment if if you want to, and if you haven't as yet subscribed, please subscribe if you'd like to see more of this content. Remember, ladies, every thumbs up and every comment you give me actually helps me so much, and I really appreciate it. Bye bye, take care.